In today's video, we're going to be going through the items that I managed to pick up in July. We've got some vintage collection, we've got some Black Series, we've got some vintage Star Wars, we've got pop vinyl, we've got tops, we've got a little bit of everything today, so stick around. Hi there Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. As I mentioned in the intro, this is going to be a toy haul video for July, so this is everything that I've managed to pick up in July. And before I get into it and show you what I managed to pick up, there is quite a lot to go through. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that attended or watched the live stream the other night. I had Chris from Toys of the Jedi on, and we had a great time doing that live stream. You know, I think we had about 30 people watching concurrently for most of the hour, which was absolutely brilliant. So I really appreciate everyone that was, you know, watching that. Also, I'm only a couple of subscribers away from 2,500, which is absolutely amazing. And again, once again, thank you all for the support. Couldn't thank you enough. But if you're new to the channel and you're watching this today, you know, hit that subscribe button. Let's try and get me to 3,000, because when I do hit 3,000, we'll be doing some kind of cool giveaway. And I've done them in the past. They seem to go down pretty well. You know, obviously it's me giving back to you guys something along the way for the support. All right, so just to go through a little bit of what I managed to pick up in July. Obviously, if you've been watching my videos, you would have seen that I did manage to get the latest wave of the vintage collection. So this was Luke, the Death Star Gunner, and the Imperial Tank Commander. Imperial Tank Commander, sorry about the glare there. He is not in the package because he is currently in my tank where he should be. So we'll just get rid of him quickly. There's the Death Star Gunner. He is open, so I will have him on display at some point. Just not had a chance to really sort of get him out and put him on display. So he was part of that latest wave. Same goes for Luke Skywalker crate. That video did really well on my channel. It seems a lot of people like this figure, wanted to see what this figure was going to be like. So there he is. Now, all of the rest of these I managed to pick up at the Entertainer. So it's a shop in the UK that often gets sort of figures that are basically from previous waves, older stock maybe, and they knock them out at rock bottom prices, which is amazing. So I managed to pick up a few of these. They're not all on the screen. So I've got 2 or 3 range troopers, obviously, because for army building, £5, absolute bargain. Enfys Nest, again, £5, absolute bargain. Luke Skywalker, £5. We managed to get a tank driver, again £5, so I made sure I picked up a few of those. Han Solo, again £5, so all part of that same wave, absolute bargain, £5. Dr. Aphra, again £5, again stunning figure. This one, I think I've done a giveaway of this one before as well. I had one extra, so it's always nice. So I've got one loose, one carded, and I don't know, one for a rainy day. But at £5, you cannot sniff at that at all. You just got to pick these things up when you can. These two are the Ray Island Journeys. Now, actually, this one here, £3.75 from the Entertainer. So I picked up a couple of this one, and the good thing about this one is that it's the single name pill. So the one I previously had on my wall was the dual name pill. So I actually prefer the ones with the single name pill. So I got a couple of these. One is on my wall, and I've taken this one out. And I'm not really too bothered about having, you know, displaying 2. I haven't really got the room anyway, but you know, if I'm going to have one of them on my wall, then I want the single name pill. So £3.75, you know, again, you just can't sniff at that. Now, Yak Face. So Yak Face, he was £5.97 from Kapow Toys. So I just had to pick up another one of those. I actually got 2, one for my boy, because ever since I've had Yak Face, he's gone, I want Yak Face, I want Yak Face, please, please. And basically I only had one on my wall and one open for my barge. So I got 2 more, so I could keep another one carded, and I got one for him as well. So he loves that. Now, also today in the post, something pretty special came along, and it's the Special Action Figure 3-pack, which is the Skiff Guards. Absolutely amazing. So we've got Vidane, Vizam, and Brock Starsha. Just give you a quick look at the back of the packaging. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. By the time this video goes out, you will probably have already seen that I had this, because I would have done a review of the whole thing and probably opened Vidane for the first video. But I just wanted to show you that obviously I got this in my July haul. Been waiting for this one for a long time since it got released, since it got announced. And yeah, just look at it, fantastic. Love that. They used to do this back in the day in the vintage, so to get that like that, absolutely stunning. You can see this one's a little bit crushed because I did actually buy a non-mint version because I knew I was going to be opening it up this one. I've got another one on the way to keep mint. Also from the Entertainer, I managed to pick up these Titanium series, Black series, diecast models. So I actually have never owned any of these, and there must be quite a few of them because, you know, that one's number 33 and that one's number 29. But I just could not pass up on these. This one is really heavy, and I just love the look of the Death Star. Sorry about the glare there. That Death Star looks absolutely amazing. That's going to look brilliant on display. I might even take that to work and have it on display. But £2. You can't sniff at that. £2. Unbelievable. And this one also was £2. And the reason I got this one is because I just love the U-Wing. That is, again, a lovely looking model there. So yeah, as I say, I've never had these before, so just picked up a couple of them. They did have some others. They had Kylo Ren's shuttle for £2, and they had a couple of others, but I wanted that one just purely because of, you know, from the display value. It looks really, really good there with the laser shooting out, and it is really heavy. It really is. You could use that as a paperweight. And that one just because it looks really cool, and I like the U-Wing. Also in July, I managed to pick up this Topps trading card. So these were like a single edition. You could just literally order this card, and it came in this lovely little case, which is great. And obviously it's my favourite character, Bossk. So when I saw this, it's limited edition. I'm not really too sure how many got printed in the end. They didn't really tell you how many at the time when you were buying it, how many were going to be produced. But it is limited edition in some respect. And obviously it's the classic original looking card. And yeah, Bossk, he looks great there, doesn't he? So I had to have that. I think that was about, I want to say about £4.50, something like that. So for one card, pretty expensive, but again, had to have that. Looks great. The next thing I managed to pick up was this pop vinyl or Japanese vinyl Bossk. So a friend of mine called Stu, he does the action figure photos. He's really, really good at the photos, gets them into amazing poses, just takes glorious photographs. He's on Instagram. He's at Eggman Studios on Instagram. So you should really, really check out his work. He does some great work. But he was out and about, and he managed to see these pop vinyl, Japanese vinyls, I think for like £7, £6.99, something like that. I can't really remember. Limited edition to 750. These on eBay, I've seen these go for over £50 on eBay. So to get this for like £7, that's just unbelievable. There he is there. Great artwork of him on the back. And again, I don't have any pops. I don't even have the Bossk pop. I probably would like the Bossk pop, but I definitely don't want to get into that road of collecting pops. I don't really like the look of them. I mean, this one looks really, really cool. He's lovely painted, and he's in that sort of Japanese style. But I don't want to go down that road of collecting pops. It's just, there's just too many, and people just keep them in the boxes, and I find it a bit weird, really. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get this guy out. I probably will when I've got a bit more space. But again, for £7, you just cannot pass it up. So there you go. That's the Funko Premium Japanese Vinyl Bossk. Just going back to the Vintage Collection for a second. Earlier on in the video, I showed you the latest wave that I managed to pick up in July. So that's the Death Star Troop, Death Star Gunner, etc. I didn't mention R2-D2 in there. Now here is R2-D2 loose. So, pretty good looking figure. I'm coming to sort of quite like the weathering. It is a little bit different. However, I thought it would be quite a nice idea to use the packaging and to repack the clean version in the packaging, just so I've got two of them now. So I've got the weathered one on the wall, and this one will be sitting next to it. I think I did a pretty good job of resealing that. And basically that figure there, that is one from the Galaxy's Adventure tubes that you can get. So Raymond, who's a fan of the channel, kindly sent me a couple of figures, and one of those figures was actually for my son, and it was the R2-D2 in the tube, so the Galaxy's Adventures one. But my son actually already had an R2-D2 from the Last Jedi card, so I kind of nicked that one and I put him in here and I just resealed it. So there we go. Some people think that obviously the clean version should have come in for this particular card back, but you can always stick one back in there from the Galaxy's Adventures or the Last Jedi card. It's exactly the same figure apart from the weathering, and I think it looks great. So yep, I'll have both of those on my wall. Alright, so now on to the vintage items that I managed to pick up. So this is one of the mail-aways. And if we can just open this up. This was actually sealed, but I've opened it up because what I've done is I've ordered a case from GW Acrylics for this. So you can get these lovely cases and it displays all the items that are inside this box, including the mail-away box itself. So you can see how old the tape is there. And if we just open this up. So we have the Emperor in a baggie, sealed baggie with Kenner on the front there, made in Hong Kong. That's him there. And now this is the other parts that you also show off in the case. And when I get that case, I will actually put it all in the case, and I'll do another video maybe just for this figure, just to show you how well you can display these things. So here's the little booklet that you get, or catalogue, and this is absolutely awesome. I mean, this is just, you know, nostalgia gone wild. I remember looking through these things when I was little, thinking, you know, all the things that I wanted. So this is the Return of the Jedi one there. You can see some awesome stuff that would be worth a fair bit of money if you have them mint these days. You've got some of the mini rigs there. You've got the Jabba the Hutt, speeder bike, Rancor, Tatooine skiff. Look at that, available in 1985. Part of the Power of the Force line. Some of the vehicles. Falcon, TIE Interceptor, B-Wing. The Ewok Village, the Imperial Shuttle, and some other bits and bobs. Join the fan club. So this will be flattened out and placed in the acrylic case along with the baggie and the box, so it all displays really nice. So as I say, I'll do a separate video for that to show you exactly how those can turn out and exactly how you can display them. But for now, he's just going to go back in the packet. Now, I did manage to pick up another vintage item in July. In fact, this came just a couple of days ago, and it's the Imperial Commander. This is on the Empire Strikes Back card. And as you can see, crystal clear bubble there. So this is why I went for that. I do like the clear bubbles. And you can see there, we've got the offer there for the free action figure survival kit. And you'll be able to see more of that on the back there. So this card is dated 1980. And as you can see there, the offer for the survival kit, you know, expired on 31st of May 1981. And there's the survival kit there. So this is a 41 back. So collect all 41. As you can see there, great looking card. Pretty good detail. We've got a slight little tear there from where the sticker, the price label would have been. But the bubble is really nice. The weapon's still attached there on the sellotape. And yeah, as you can see there, that is General Veers, Imperial Commander. Yeah, lovely looking card. It's really nice and flat as well, as you can see there. And this is going to go straight into a GW Acrylics case, so we'll do that right now. And there we are. Sorry about the glare there. There it is in its nice acrylic case. Always look better, and it does protect them very nicely indeed. Now, last but not least, I managed to pick up this Kotobukiya Bosque. So he's the Artifacts figure. I did a previous video about him on my channel, so if you want to see that, I'll leave a link in the description below. So awesome figure. I'm pretty sure I got him in July anyway. I'm counting him as part of my July haul. So yeah, that's the last thing I managed to pick up. He is absolutely awesome. He's got the magnetic stand and everything. The magnets in his feet to keep him stand. So a lovely display piece, that one. Alright then guys, so that is the last of what I managed to pick up in July. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like down below. Thank you very much for watching as per usual. We look forward to seeing you on the next video. See you later.